Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Reyes gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Digging in, Jesse Winker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Reyes is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Ball 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Here's the 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Eugenio Suarez would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Reds leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Matt Wisler is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's Matt Adams now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heat.
The 1-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three and 2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A payoff pitch one more time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Jeanette. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Scooter Jeanette.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. A changeup over the inside corner. Jeanette is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The 2-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Number 11 has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Schebler, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Number 3 over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, number 3.
Leading
The
off for the
average for a
Cardinals.
entering play sits down in the
Third baseman,
250s.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate, Nate Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he's back standing. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Bottom of the second here with no score. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Past battles with Matt Whistler, he's 1 for 5. 0-1 the count to Molina. Hit the other way out toward right field. Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Phillip Ervin.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses again, 2-0. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Standing in, Matt Wisler. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Harrison Bader, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Alex Reyes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Peraza ranging up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19, Matt Adams.
Ready for another chance. Matt Adams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Adams, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lee racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
No outs, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Ozuna. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Third baseman number 7.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Gennett leads off first with 1 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Into the box, Marcell
Leading off
Ozuna,
the Cardinals ball.
Silver Slugger recipient for
fielder,
National League Outfielders a year ago.
Things not
Ozuna.
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Irvin sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irvin on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now in the box, Nate Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Now
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, number 11. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up, you had to put a smile on his face.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He popped out in his first trip.
Center fielder number 27, Phillip Ervin.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher number 41, Matt Whistler.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Matt Whistler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Standing in, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get to that batter's box.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Matt Harvey, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Matt Harvey.
Paul DeYoung will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Paul DeYoung.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Harvey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still a 3-2 ball game. Brett Cecil takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
In is Joey Votto now. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
Yeah, that last at that, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Cecil, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Counts 3-0.
Eugenio Suarez waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, and he puts it away for the 1st down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. The 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Suarez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Still even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Pulled toward right center field. Lee is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Michael Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right. Winker is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nate Walker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Harvey's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irvin is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
That's
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 3-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead. In now, Phillip Irvin. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Reds lead this one 4-2. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Lorenzen.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Catches the zone at the knees for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Batting .500, 4 for 8. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Carpenter.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Winker has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. Bud Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Bud Norris.
Ready for another shot now, Jesse Winker. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as we are all tied at 5. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Amir Garrett will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, Michael Lee.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, Number 3.
At the plate, number 3. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Winker. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in, number 11. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. A high fastball is in there.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Cards forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Cardinals lead it 6-5. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth spot. Number 25.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Martinez has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Settling in now, Phillip Ervin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Redbirds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Bud Norris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Martinez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.